how's it going? My name's Jeremy, and you're watching
Welcome to the D! Welcome to the D! Welcome to the D!
We're here with Jeremy from Broadco Racing at the St. Clair boat races.
Today we pray for a great day of racing, a safe day. Help us to be the best we can be. Lord, it would be my desire to pray that we all come home safe tonight. Bless each and every one, those watching out in safety, those that are fans, and of course the racers and their families and friends. Meet our every need today. Help us, Lord, to yield to you. And we'll thank you for it. Amen. All right, thanks for being here, guys. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kelly Broadus. We're here for the St. Clair River Fest, and I want to say welcome to the D.
Ready? We're here with Kelly Broadus from Broadco Racing here on Welcome to the D. Nice to have you on the show.
Thanks for coming.
All right, tell us a little bit about your racing team.
Well, our race team is called Broadco Cat 5. We have a 40 MCI over there with 750s in it. We're very excited to have everybody come out today. We have a huge venue going on. We're one of the sponsors this year for the Fun Fest. We have probably 500 people that are going to be here to support us. We also own a property restoration reconstruction company, that's the Broadco that you see on there, which is the major sponsor of the boat. We also have Gearheads, Haircuts for Men and Boys, which is my company as well. Which where everybody here, that's our sponsors, are here. We're all locally touring companies. We have Dooley sponsoring today. We have the Crane Company, Odds, which is a national company. But yeah, so we're just here to have fun. My husband's a driver. I'm really excited.
So what got you into racing?
I actually got my husband into racing. Okay. One night out on the river, or on the lake, he's like, I want to sponsor a team. I said, you know what? I have a friend, boyfriend, so we go to the bar, next thing you know, they were there, and he's from Jersey. He's like, I want to sponsor it. He goes, better yet, I'll get you in the race. Alright, so I came out, raced, we won. Next thing you know, we went to nationals, won nationals, our first time out. And then next thing you know, we bought a boat with the sport chassis, and now we have this whole compound area. So I got him into racing, and he absolutely loves it. It's a family-based team. I have my cousin who works the merchandise trailer, and her husband who's our assistant crew chief. My dad drives the truck and trailer. My husband drives. Our son's with us. My other son is, there he is, over there. He's on the crew as well, so we're just a family-based team.
Nice. So, I mean, how does somebody even decide how to get into, I mean, you can't just go, well, I want to race some boats. This is a big undertaking.
It is. We kind of should have maybe started with the littler boats, but my husband does everything grand scale. Right. So he jumps in head first, yes. Yep.
Now, do you guys tour the country, or
yes, we do. We travel all over. We do a lot of races in Florida, New York, Maryland, Detroit. We have 2 races here. We're going to be in next weekend. We go to Michigan City, Indiana, and then we'll come back to Port Huron. These are our big events here, but we do most of the majority of it in Florida.
What's your favorite place to race?
Here, St. Clair. And it's not just my favorite place, the spectators love it here because when you go down to the river, it feels like you can literally touch the boat. You can hear them, everything. So St. Clair basically is my favorite place to race.
So what's the toughest place you guys ever raced in?
Cocoa Beach was pretty rough because we had about 5-footers. So that was rough, very stressful for me, watching him out there, fighting, whatever, but he's got the boat under control. We have a great paddleman who is from Florida, but originally from Australia, Grant. Great guy. He's been racing since he was 17, so we have a lot of help, a lot of great things. The other race was in Key West. Key West is pretty brutal because 1 minute the water is one thing, the next minute the water is something different. That's what's different about boat racing during car racing. You know what the pavement's going to be like. You never know what that water's going to be like. It changes. Our surface that we race on changes all the time.
So what's the difference between like this boat and like a hydroplane?
Hydroplane is, they're flatter on the bottom, so it's a lot different. They have a little bit different horsepower. These are caps, so they have, even though there's two, but there's still like a V bottom. They're not flat on the bottom.
How many horsepower are you running there?
That's 750. We have two 750.
How fast is that boat going on the water?
About 150.
How fast does that feel like on concrete?
Probably 250,
like
I guess I would
300,
say.
right?
Right. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I've been in it. I've ridden myself, and it is really just a great. You don't feel like you're going that fast on the water, but you really are. All we
I'd
do
be
is
a
pray
little
for
nervous.
safety. Yeah. Oh no, it's fine. Your adrenaline gets going. Yeah, I'm hoping myself to eventually get in a boat myself. I want to race.
Oh, you haven't gotten in yet?
No, I want to race.
Oh, you want to race?
I want to
Okay.
race. I want to race. There's a boat down there that I want to get in and race.
So where can people learn more about your company?
Oh, you can go to BroadcoPropertyRestoration.com, which is Broadco.com. You can go to that website, or if you want our Cat 5, it's BroadcoCat5.com. Find us on Facebook, anywhere. You can follow the team. We love having people follow us and just support us everywhere we go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Thanks
a lot of
again
fun.
so much for hanging out.
Hey, my name's Jeremy. I'm from Broadco Racing, and I'm going to show you around all of our stuff. Over here, we got our race trailer. This trailer is like a NASCAR trailer. It has 2 stories. You can lift things up into the top, and I'm going to take you inside there. I'm going to take you inside there right now. Nobody's allowed to, but because you guys are the greatest, I'm going to take you. That's crew only. You guys are coming in. Alright, this is our race trailer. Up there we're not allowed to film because it's too dirty. So we're gonna do it anyway. What? Alright, everything you see here, everything we have, because the trailer tractor moves, everything's locked, okay? Everything's locked. Above your head is how we get upstairs. Behind you is the ladder to get up to everything upstairs. Our scooters, our 2 golf carts, everything else. We store a lot of stuff upstairs. Down here is one of our workbenches, tools, everything we need. We know where everything is. It's a refrigerator. It's like empty. People gotta go on there and look at what's in our fridge. Look at that. It's time for this. Okay. We have lockers, actually.
Where we keep our spare motors.
Okay, so where's the spare motors? Yeah, inside there, you guys want to see?
I don't know if they're in here.
I don't think they are.
I think there's one, so that replaces.
And Elmore is a Detroit-based company that builds our motors. Yes.
Now, have you guys ever had to replace one on the fly?
No.
You can't.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
okay. It's not here. We're
Oh
not
yeah, we can. If the boat were to break, we
Overnight, we could.
can get we can do it in a couple hours. We have full capability. We can replace the whole thing.
How long?
Kelly is also, she's on
How
the
you doing?
team now. Yeah. She is Grant's girlfriend, but she does a lot of our marketing and stuff in Florida. She helps me with all the logistics. She's like my right-hand girl. I can do it without her.
Nice. Now, how long would it take to change initiative if you had to do it on the fly?
A crane upstairs. We have all the tools and equipment. Grant's done it so many times that it's.
How big of a crew to change it?
With Troy, Grant, and Andy.
Pretty quick time in there.
Then we have storage up here. That's where we keep our golf carts while we're trailering. We've got freezers and stuff up there. And there's a certain section back there which is the kitchen.
Yeah.
We need the kitchen. That's where my mom travels with us. She's our cook. We love her.
Nice.
We love her.
So you take the home cooking with you instead of
We
stopping
do,
on the floor, huh?
exactly. We have grills up there. We grill everything. So we try to keep everything here.
You got a nice patio just to hang out here?
Yeah, we usually put the boat underneath the tent for like the Florida and stuff, but because of what we have going on, we have it out on the streets.
Nice.
What you saw her for? This is the kitchen. This is where Mom does her own cooking. We actually have a kitchen area, another fridge, microwave, everything you need. Running water. Cherry pie, my favorite. Greatest pie ever. Just saying. All right, so then we can exit out here too. We can come out back. There's ways to get out and in. But again, this is a very secured trailer. No one is allowed in here except the D. Alright, I'm going to show you the mobile command center. Alright, walk this way. Now we're going to show you the other side of our business. As Kelly said, we do property restoration and all these other things. We have a really cool mobile command center. So come on. And we have a big party coming. That's where we serve beer, wine, and other beverages. We expect 500 people today at this race. Now we're going into our mobile command center and our super VIP section. Security. We'll kill you with your pinky if you don't try to sneak in here. Super VIP in this area, but this is our mobile command center, Mark. Here we go. Come on in. Oh, we got some girls in here. Hey, say welcome to the D.
Welcome to the D.
So this is our mobile command center. We'll go down this way first. So we'll deploy. Oh yeah, there's beverages.
But that's not before the race. That's for after the race.
That's for after. Yeah, that's for. Well, actually, it's for the people that come. We're doing all the work. They get to watch us. We'll put on the show. Yeah, cookie. Shrimp. Girls, babies, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Alright, so this is our mobile command center. If we have to go to a hurricane or other things, we take this with us, along with a couple semis and a ton of stuff. Actually, when we go to a category of a Cat 5 racing like we are, like Cat 5 hurricane, if we go to a hurricane or deploy to something, we have about 2 miles worth of vehicles. And this is part of that. This is a huge, this will be the heartbeat of our operation. As you can see, there's all these computer stations all along here. Storage space down here. Again, like our race trailer, right? It locks up. You can't have stuff falling on your head. All of our stuff, prints, things like that, all going down in here. And now back to the cool spot. This part is clean. Our VIP girls.
Yeah.
Alright, microwave. Fridge. What's in this fridge? Oh! You guys gonna like this. Anybody thirsty? Gotta have your vegetables. Alright, so this is basically a private office lounge area where we'll do some work or bring customers and talk to them about their situations. Again, everything's teak. It's really well made.
Alright, so Jeremy here is the driver for Broadco.
No, Chuck's the driver.
Oh, Chuck's the driver.
I drive a different one.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. But you did drive this bud, right?
Yep.
Tell us about that gig.
Well,
how'd you land that gig?
Oh, you know, I've been racing boats for a long time. The team was bought out by a company called Formula. So I got a call and they said, hey, can you come here and put on a display and drive the old Miss Bud boat against van lines? And I said, absolutely.
So when did you realize you had a need for speed?
You know, I've been, with cars and I've been a gearhead all my life. It's always been in my blood. I think
did one racer kind of influence you or anything? Or anything you saw one time?
Yeah, I was a big speed racer fan. So, speed racer got me into this, let's say.
So why a boat, not a car?
I was doing cars, and then I got a phone call probably about 17 years ago now from a friend of mine that owned a company that built boats and said, hey man, we need a driver down here in St. Clair, where we are today. And we argued for about 45 minutes, and next thing you know, I'm I'm in a boat, driving a boat in a race, and I loved it ever since.
Why don't you tell us about what kind of safety gear you guys have on while you're inside?
We're fully harnessed, just again like NASCAR. We have a 6-point harness system. We run full-time air. When I say full-time air, oxygen. It's not oxygen. Well, it's oxygen air. So that if something happens, we'll be able to breathe. Obviously, if we're underwater, you got to breathe, right? And everything we have. There's a suppression system on the motors that'll go off if the motors catch on fire. Safety is the biggest thing in these things. As fast as we're going, a lot of things can go wrong real fast. And we're actually very safe. The cockpits, the way they're sealed, you'll see some boats that have open cockpits when we walk around. Ours is sealed. The one I was in was sealed. And that's really safe that way. It protects you. It's got like a roll bar, a roll cage type kind of effect to it, but it's a lot safer.
You ever feel claustrophobic, all geared up with all this stuff around you at night and the sun beating down on you?
Oh yeah, I tell you, if you ever flip a boat, we always call it's like being in your own coffin. What will happen is you cannot get out of your boat when it's upside down because it's got to decompress. So you have to let it fill with water. So you sit there upside down and you let it fill with water, and then as soon as it fills with water, then you can open the hatch to the top and bottom to get out.
Oh, I'd be in panic mode right there. Have you ever crashed or flipped?
Oh, many times. I'm part of the swim club like the rest of us.
So how many horsepower do these boats have again? She would say 750?
Yeah, 750, so it's 2 motors, so you double that. There's an unlimited class. There's that is obviously they can run as fast as they want. Every class from P2 on up is like NASCAR, like we were saying, is that they're limited in their speed. That boat may be able to go 120 miles an hour, but in their class they're limited to 90, which is controlled by Big Frank over here that has a GPS. You turn your GPS in, and they see how many times you went over your speed, which is called braking out, and you get penalized.
Now, off the subject a little bit, now you also were with Homeland Security for a long time.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
Tell us about that. How did you go from that to racing?
You know, it's funny.
That's awesome. Blooper. Yeah, how'd you go from Homeland Security to racing boats?
Yeah, I've been in public safety. I've always been doing this, and I've been in public safety. I'm a firefighter and medic down in Northwell City. It's just one of those things that it's a fever. It's a rush. It's an adrenaline rush, and an adrenaline junkie. I love the rush you get every time you get strapped in. It's a blast. Whether you're on a pace boat, whatever you're doing, get out of the water is up. My family, all of us have been racing it up.
Now you know this is special for us, the usually a music show, right?
Yeah.
So we got to ask some music questions.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
Favorite band of all time?
Oh boy, favorite band of all time. I'm gonna have to go with the Beatles.
Beatles? Why?
You know what? Those guys are amazing. I mean, all the hits they have. I just love the music. I love the differences in all the music. You can't beat them.
I figured you'd be liking some Rage Against the Machine or something.
I like that too.
Right.
I mean, you
get the adrenaline going.
Put me on the spot. I mean, I like all kinds.
Give us three. Give us three.
All right. Motley Crue, piece of Rage Against the Machine. One more would be. I just like so many. I like country music too. So I got Luke Bryan lately. He's been
cut that out. No country in the show.
Yeah.
Top 3 guitar players of all time. If you don't get the first one right, we're scrapping the show.
Mark.
No.
Mark, yeah.
Starts with J. Last name has an H.
Oh, Jimmy Hendrix.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we're okay then.
Van Zandt? Or is it, yeah.
Oh, you mean for Springsteen?
Yeah, no, yeah. And then, what's the other one? Big George Christian, of course. I'm killing me. I didn't know there'd be a test, man. I haven't got much sleep.
I'll give you some
Santana.
Yeah,
definitely.
Good choice. Good choice. Stevie Ray, maybe a little
Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yep, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Oh, sorry. I hadn't had a lot of sleep lately.
We had to throw in some music questions, just to bring us back home a little bit. All right, we're going to cruise outside, see what's happening out there.
All right, but there's Chuck. So, trying to level the truck.
We got the photo booth going?
Yeah, we got a photo booth. You know, we're trying to make it fun. It's a family event. We want everybody to have a good time. I mean, at the end of the day, I want everybody to leave here and say, you know what, those Broadco guys, we're all right.
So it's not just about a race; it's about the event, making everybody happy. You know, good time for the family to come out here, hang out.
We want kids here, everything else. So come on over here. We'll tell you what, you guys want to go 40 feet up in the air? 40 feet for that? Me? You ready? You want to go 40 feet up in the air? Let's go 40 feet up in the air. We'll come back.
Bill can do that, not me.
Hey, we're about to take Welcome to the D to new heights. We're going to go about 40 to 50 feet up in the air on our viewing platform. Here we go. This is Brandon on the controls. B-Man, make it happen. How's it look, Billy?
Looks pretty good.
So hey, so we're about 45, 50 feet up in the air. Out here's our race course. It's our camp, overhead view of our camp. We're getting a W today. We have all the cool toys. We have all the cool toys.
Toys, yeah.
The motor we run, actually. Okay, these are the guys that do our motors, Illmore Motors. Girls, wave. Say welcome to the D.
When we come here next time, have one of those NSD.
All right, so we're gonna get Chuck and Grant. Chuck is our owner, driver. Grant's our throttle man. Let's get him over here. Chuck brought us, owner, driver. Grant, throttle man. Ask us questions. Mark, go ahead.
All right, guys.
How are you doing?
Good, good.
Glad to have you guys here.
Great to be here with you guys. Why don't you guys tell us a little bit about the boat?
Well, what we're running here is a 40-foot MTI catamaran. It's a Super Cat racing class, 750 horsepower per side, number 6 Mercury drives. Probably the most competitive class in boat racing today.
So now your wife was telling us she got you into racing. Is that true, or did you have the fire inside to do it?
No, actually, I talked to.
We won't tell her.
I talked to her. True story. I talked to her about sponsoring a boat one time. She says, "I got a guy I can hook you up with. I'm sure he'll let you sponsor the boat." And along with that sponsorship deal that she set up, came the ability to drive the boat. So I was behind the wheel. Actually, my first race ever was right here in St. Clair 3 years ago. And it's all history from there. So yeah, I can give her that credit.
All right. So what got you into the need for speed?
You know, I've always liked to go fast. I've had a few pleasure boats that are go fast boats, but you know, just getting out there and being behind the wheel in a boat that goes that fast is an extreme adrenaline rush that you can't get anywhere else.
Because there's a lot of, like in music, everyone says, "Oh, I saw them down." So like for me, I saw Stevie Ray and Robin Trower, and they really got me into playing. Maybe was there a racer that you were into or anything like that?
You know, I followed the racing just a little bit. Actually, she was the driving force behind the whole thing. And but once I got out there the first time, it was history from there. I won a world championship first year out in Florida. After that, that's when I invested in the boat that we're running today, and we're totally pumped.
All right, so what kind of safety gear do you wear while you're in there?
We're in a full 5-point harness. We've got helicopter military-style helmets that we wear, full onboard oxygen in case of a rollover, you know, the unfortunate event that we invert. We've got the ability to sustain underwater until the divers can get us out. Usually we don't need the divers to get us out. We've got a bottom escape hatch would come out, but it's totally set up for safety, and we feel pretty good.
Yeah, I was asking Jeremy the same question. Do you ever get claustrophobic and all that gear? Because I got a buddy of mine who got into a dragster one time, And once they put all the gear and shoved them in, it's like, get me out of here now, you know?
No, I haven't had a problem with claustrophobia. And in Florida, it gets really hot. That's the big thing. We fight the temperature. It gets over 110 degrees in the cockpit. But once you get going, believe me, you forget about everything else. All you do is concentrate on the race.
Why don't you tell us about the racing circuit, what it's like?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, as far as the race itself goes, you get out there, they mill us in a circle before the start of the race. When the pace boat gets ready, it lines up all the boats. So you've got anywhere from 4 to 10 boats ripping down the start into the first turn. Usually deck to deck going around the first turn, which is it's pretty insane. You're taking these 40-foot boats that are only 2-3 feet apart, trying to navigate it at 130 miles an hour through a turn. A little bit different.
Now, how many races do you run a year?
We're running 12 races this year so far. We may or may not add a couple more to our plate as the season progresses, but it's a full schedule.
All right, we pulled this on Jeremy too. Since we're usually a music show, and we're doing something a little different, we got to ask you some music questions. What's your favorite band?
Van Halen.
Van Halen? How about the next two and three?
All right, well.
Wait, old Halen? Oh, we're in the new topic. Old Halen or new Halen?
Old Van Halen. I'm an old school rocker, so
So you didn't like the Sammy stuff too much?
No, Sammy's good. I like Sammy. I like Sammy by himself, actually, better than with Van Halen. But Aerosmith, be another
old
one.
Old or new Aerosmith?
Old Aerosmith. I'm an old school rocker. And Rush, all the good old rock and roll bands from the day.
All right, cool. Top 3 guitar players of all time?
Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, wait a minute. All right,
I can just stop right there.
Okay. Wait, you ever heard of a guy named Jimi Hendrix?
Oh yeah, Jimmy's cool. Jimmy's cool.
All right, Hendrix. We'll at least got to give some props to Jimmy. That's my favorite.
Absolutely.
Your best cruising album. What gets you fired up to get in that boat and just pull that throttle?
Well, I'll tell you what. Our first world championship, we created a video after the event, and the background music that plays is AC/DC's Hell's Bells. So at AC/DC, definitely.
Yeah, have you ever seen them live, AC/DC?
I have.
Oh man,
what a show.
They can put on a great show. So can we take a look at the boat?
Absolutely.
Take a little tour?
Absolutely. So this here is the cockpit of the boat. Got 2 seats here. This boat's operated by 2 people, myself and my throttleman Grant Bruggeman from Australia. I drive obviously on that side. He runs the throttles and trim on this side. If you look in here, you can see the regulators for our scuba system and all the safety hardware. It's a great piece of equipment.
I just learned something right there. I thought it was a one-man show. I didn't know there's 2 guys.
No, there's 2 guys in the boat. 2 guys in the boat. So inside the boat here, you can see we've got 5-point safety harness. We've got our oxygen. We've got our ignites in case we ever would have to try to cut out or do anything like that. It's fully equipped with all the necessary safety gear to run 150 miles an hour or faster and sustain a crash.
All right, this is a Broadco crew. Introduce yourselves. Tell us what you do.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I do some of the marketing and computer work and try to help with anything I can.
Hi, I'm Grant Bruggeman. I'm throttles for the 05 Broadco Cat.
Chuck Broadus, driver of the boat. This is my beautiful wife, Kelly.
Kelly, owner, logistics.
Indy, just crew.
Tanya, mom, cook, laundry.
I'm Dawn. I help with the sales and everything else they need help with.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm Kenny's Huckleberry. I get it done, whatever needs to be done.
I'm Ken Ipton. My wife, Tanya. Laura's the transporter.
All right, so we're signing off here, guys. Good luck today in the race. Thanks again for having us. Once again, that's Broadco.
Broadco Campus! In the
D-Town to your town, we're coming your way. When you see the D fly, you better cheer the brave. Welcome to the king that's crowned. We're from Detroit City, we're the best around.